Hi guys, it is Connor with the Graded Gem Grading Service, and we are here today with just one customer's returns, and they're all non-holos, first editions Watsies. Basically, this anonymous customer wanted us to look over their cards, and we sent in everything that was minty to try and give them the best return. So this seller is using the selling service on Graded Ground as well. If you're interested in that, go check it out. We specialise in Pokemon PSA. Anyway, without further ado, let's just get into the video and see how they did. I'm not going to zoom in too far. So I think this is the first video, guys, by the way, because I had some, not complaints, but some feedback in regards to keeping the whole card in the frame. So I will try and do that. If that makes the videos better, I'm all for it. As you can tell, we've probably been trying to make the videos as good as possible, so any feedback is welcome in the forums. If you don't like me, well, unfortunately there's not much I can do about that, but Tom is also getting more involved in the video, so maybe you just want to listen to him or vice versa. But anyway, Moo Moo Milk was on the cards and he did well. Double Gust, their Neo Genesis stuff was really gemmy, and I just felt, well, it's best to get the best return, obviously, to get the gem. If they were only minty, I wouldn't have suggested that, but they were packed fresh, basically, from these people, and they're just beautiful, and they were just totally worth sending in my opinion. And I'm not going to lie, PSA has, in general, agreed with me. I don't want to stay on duplications too long, but there we go, Nav Pokedex. Got some really unique cards as well, maybe ones you wouldn't see every single day. But I know that non-holos and Neo Destinies, obviously, I had a big deal. I had a lot of Neo Destiny non-holo sets, and I know that they did have a good selling return. Sorry, it's a bit more of a selling return instead of a collection video, but that was what this return was for, unfortunately. None of it for my collection, and none of it for the anonymous customer. Oh, that probably should lead me to say everything will be on Graded Ground cheaper than anywhere else. At least that's what we'll strive for, and it'll definitely be 10% cheaper than our eBay. Loads of cards here. It might just be little cards that you need to fill out your set, or like particular Pokemon, like maybe you're a Cyndaquil fan, I don't know, Growlithe fan. But Neo Genesis non-holos really did absolutely kill it. Why stay on a mint 9 when you got a gem mint 10 right there? Absolutely beautiful. Mary with the gem mint 10 as well. It's going to be great fun listing these, as you can imagine. It's just going to be a lot of work, but that's all right. Photos front, back. I mean, I think a lot of people, maybe this is just me rambling now, guys, but maybe people don't put that much value on that. But then you got the post office. There's so much that goes into it behind the scenes. You wouldn't believe. You'd be surprised, I think. I think most people would. Totodile Gem Mint 10. A beautiful card. I really actually like this Totodile from Neo Genesis. Very cool Totodile. First one printed as well. Swinub Gem Mint 10. Sunkern Gem Mint 10. I mean, if there's any Neo Genesis collectors out there, you are having a field day. Well, let's forget about you. Heracross Gem Mint 10. And then last but not least, we go to Neo Destiny, which is a beautiful Dark Quilava. A bit of cardboard pieces there, but no problem. So that's 2 stacks out of 1 million. We shall carry on. Pseudo Wudo does come back with the Gem Mint 10 grade this time around. I'm really trying to keep the whole thing in frame. It's harder than you think again. Stantler, Gem Mint 10. So many cards. Spinark, Gem Mint 10. Mint 9 on that one. I think we'll just go ahead. Snubble, another one of those Pokemon that I've got like a little cult following, like Magikarp, I guess. Slowpoke, I don't love, mate. I don't know what he's doing there. He is drooling. There must have been something. That apple must have been incredibly tasty. Or maybe he can't get to the apple and he's just drooling at the fact that he one day could taste it when it falls off the tree. Shuckle, Gem Mint 10. So many Gem Mints. It is madness. I haven't seen this many Gem Mints in a long time, especially, I should say, on old Watsy stuff. That just hasn't been the case recently. Just having a bit of a problem with the light there. Sentret Gem Mint 10. Sentret Gem Mint 10 again. Oopsie daisy. And then we've got these beautiful Pikachu's Gem Mint 10 Neo Genesis. First editions. We'll forget about the Mint 9. Oh, wow. How many Neo of these? They had another one there as well. Absolutely tons of these. Onyx with the Gem Mint 10. Gem Mint 10. Gee, I need to stop saying Gem Mint 10, but it is really, really good. Oddish. Very unique artwork of Oddish there. Mad. I've never been a massive collector of Neo Genesis myself. Definitely been more of the Neo Destiny. So I'm very used to the Neo Destiny non-holos and the holos. Obviously, it's the master set. It was the whole reason I come back into the hobby. Whole reason why I did the grading. And Neo Genesis, I didn't see a lot of. So it is cool to see them graded. We have got Neo Destiny in here as well. I think we got all the Neo sets. Neo Revelation, Skip Loom, and so oh no, they've graded that incorrectly. That is a Sunflora, not Skip Loom. I wish PSA would just use their head a bit sometimes. I mean, I could have made a mistake on the input. Definitely, I definitely could have. But 49 and the 50 and the Sunflora and the Skip Loom. I mean, it just makes you think. Well, you've not really put much care into it. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, you just think with little mistakes like that, they just sort it out. But oh well. Something I've got to sort out now. Cedra, very cool card. Really nice artwork, I think. I think everyone would agree. Quilava, so many. I mean, I don't know if I was expecting this actually, but it's really cool otherwise. Look at that. Second gen of Cyndaquil and then Typhlosion, of course, finishing the lot. We'll forget about the Mint 9, but we do have two Gems. Beautiful cards. Quagsire is coming up next. Oopsie daisy. Gem Mint 10. I know I'm just skipping the Mint 9s, guys, but that is because, in general, we got a gem on something, and there's no point looking at the artworks. Pillar Swine did incredibly well of a Mint 9 when you got a gem, is there? I mean, that's just my opinion. I try not to keep you too long on these videos. I recognise all of your times that are important. Obviously, it is quite time-consuming. Team Rocket Evil Deeds from Neo Destiny. Strange how they've put these Neo Destiny cards at the back of the Neo Gen packs, isn't it? Stacks, sorry. So that we're halfway through now, guys. Halfway through. So this video should be about 15 minutes long. Gem Mint 10 on the Marl. Mareep. Flock of Mareeps, I should say. Just a Mareep underneath that as well. A Mantine. Doing very well with the two gems. A Ladybird. A Ladybird indeed. Gemmy. So many gems. It's a madness. Horsey. Really cute artwork of Horsey there. Hoppip. Also delivering the goods. Hoot Hoot. Very cool card. I mean, we went over these cards, me and Tom, specifically, and they just look so good. And I think, from our point of view, what we could have done is sold them maybe for a few pounds each, maybe. And after fees and after postage, you're really not getting much back. Obviously, the graded ones take a bit longer to sell, especially if you want that premium. But I think we just felt like, well, they're going to get the gems. So why waste a card that's going to get a gem? And I think that's probably the attitude of most collectors nowadays. It's very hard to find first edition WotC mints or gems anywhere. I've been having this conversation with someone, Big Bertie on Instagram actually, and it's just the way it is now. Anything that is gem worthy is in general already graded either with PSA or Beckett. There we go, Light Lantern. It's an incredible. From when I started, it's become an incredibly, I'd say, competitive buying and selling market. And the buying is becoming considerably harder. The selling is actually probably easier. Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. The buying is becoming so hard because it's very difficult to find the gems. And then when you do find them, you don't know whether they are gems because, you know, sometimes they're just mint. So do you pay that premium or not? Well, okay. Okay, well, we just destroyed the pop of this Chikorita by the looks of it. Population. Yeah. Big stack there. There you go. That gets rid of that stack quite quickly. They had so many duplications of these Neo Genesis as well. Another Chikorita there. Not that that's a bad thing. But yeah, it's got really hard to buy. I think even so, these anonymous customers, they're not like massive in the Pokemon scene, let's say, but they still had the what's the initiative to grade them. That's what I would say. So like it's like with Lego. If you remember at the start with Lego, people used to buy the sets, hold them, and then sell them back on. But then everyone cottoned onto that, cottoned onto it. Cottoned onto it. Two lovely Neo Destinies. And when your average Joe is doing it, then obviously it's going to make it harder for one, make a return, and for two, for it to be worthwhile at all. Gem Mint 10 on the Dark Iridios. Neo Revelation, there we go. Right, we're going to something a bit different now. So we've got the Smoochum, some different artworks. Maybe I should have mixed it up a bit in the middle. Chinchou and Farfetch'd. Neo Rev cards, beautifuls. Apom. Apom does get the gem. 1 mint 9, of course. Not trying to hide him away from you. And then the unknowns look really good from Neo Gen, actually. So we had the unknown Y, the unknown B. Seeking and Macago. This Seeking is actually one I haven't seen much of the Neo Revelation non-holo artworks. Like, I've seen them all, don't get me wrong, but like because I'm not so used to them, it's always like, oh, that's a pretty cool card. So collectible, aren't they? Pokemon. It's such an enjoyable hobby to be involved in. Suicune and Raikou, it's really cool. I've loved building my collection every step of the way. And hopefully that continues for a long time yet. Ho-Ho, Lugia, and Raichu. Lugia was maybe the one disappointment. The one card, I should say, out of this entire submission. I mean, I don't know. Am I going to complain? Not really. Because I think everything else went so well. And as you can see in the intake, there you go. Gem Mint 10, beautiful card. That's another reason to be happy. Look at that. See, that is exactly what we're talking about. Cypher, Light Ninetales, and Light Golduck all achieving those top grades. I think the next stack will be Neo Destiny. I think our last stack as well, guys. So if wow, we really have. I think those Chikorritas helped because there was like 7 of them. So it helped just move the video along a bit. I recognise this isn't everyone's jam. So I have just tried to showcase the cards, I guess. Let you guys know they're on Graded Groudon if there's anything you do fancy. And yeah, just thanks to this anonymous customer. Obviously, I know their name. They're not anonymous to me. But yeah, thanks to them for using the grading service and trusting us to get them their best return on their collection. We're back. Sorry, I just had a little FedEx delivery. And I'm actually a bit concerned. I don't know what it is. I think it's just paperwork. But anyway, we are going to carry on. Hoppip. Might just be a massive bill. That's the other thing. Exutu. Neo Discovery. Poliwhirl. Neo Discovery. Metapod. And even... I really want to open this thing now, so sorry if it's a bit rushed. Oh, we got some Neo Discovery in here. Right, here we go. So we've got Yammer and Tyranitar. Yammer's not a bad one to get. I mean, the holofoil, obviously, is incredibly difficult to get in a gem. Non-holofoil, though, not too bad at all. The Poliwrath and the Smeargle. Gem Mint 10. Kabutops, probably one of my favourite arts from Neo Discovery. Full stop. Absolutely adore this card. His eyes are a bit wonky, but apart from that, beautiful. Houndour and Beedrill. Again, so many more gems. And then we move on to... I don't know, why did we send these? And then we move on. And we finish off with some energies. I have no idea who's going to be interested in them. But strangely, that only got a mint 9. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching if you got this far, because I recognise this not everyone's cup of tea. But yeah, please sub, please like. Oh, you know the deal, guys. I'll leave it to the outro. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please like, hit that bell button, and go and follow our social media. Oh, and don't forget gradedgem.com. Thanks, guys.